Hello, and welcome to my stream today, where I am going to, as you can already tell, I have slightly changed my plans from yesterday. Because what I said I would do you today is not what I'm actually doing. Also, why is my model not showing up? Ah, there we go. Because I said yesterday I would be playing more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. However, then today, over the course of the day, what the hell happened there? That is... There we go. I moved the OBS window to the other side, and the text didn't want to adjust to the screen size. Over the course of today, I got really hyped about the prospect of playing through the deep dive event, or at least starting it, because I think it's the first event that has some major story implications. And I have thematically changed some things about my God's Frontline setup. Not many, but you know, it's the little touches. Because, I mean, first of all, we'll have to play through some other maps. Hi, Bakasura. We'll have to play through the Chapter 8 Emergency, which happens before the event. And it is the first set of emergency missions that is actually recommended by the game for you to play through as a story bit. So let's go for 8 Emergency 1. Wait, 1 Emergency. And now after M16A1 and MIA. Commander, Rowan Sub have made it safely back to 16 Lab. Once the inspection and once the inspection shows that they haven't been infected with parapluie, file number 7 can be extracted. Naturally, you're most concerned about M16 safety, right? Let's look for her as we wait. We can operate using the anti-jamming equipment. They were left behind by Rodir in the last mission. The field is only effective in limited areas, and they're all places they have visited before, but that should be enough for your troops. Start from the first zone and search for M16, Commander. Now, we shall be using this squad, which is mostly similar to what I used to use. Right. It's this map, however, this time we don't have the heliport up here captured, so... Actually, no, we didn't have that before anyway. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Because I, for one, am excited. Just happy the week is basically over. That's fair. Half a day tomorrow, and then weekend. Now we shall have to adjust a few strategies here to... Actually, I don't know what you would need to do to gold medal this. What do you need to do? 6 rounds, 12 targets. How the fuck do you expect me to do that? What the shit? Okay. I don't think that is reasonable. I need to resupply this real quick. This is fine. But yeah, as I have said before, I have made slight adjustments to one squad and some other setups of my base, just to accommodate for the fact that we're going to be playing through Deep Dive. Because that event, I swear, it's an event. I don't know how to explain it without taking away from the experience of the story, though. Because it sure is an experience. Now we need to move UMP-45 down there. And then bring a second squad over there as well. Also should probably turn off the auto ferry usage. Because they don't really do that much anyway. Let's spawn another squad. This one's just gonna be placeholder for the moment though. Because I think that the command post should be relatively safe for the moment. So the next turn we can go and capture this area. Which will be turn 4, and then we'll shift over. Yeah, no, actually, round 6 seems fair. Except we don't have enough squads wiped. We can go run Rampage around here for a moment, I guess. I mean, 45, or the 4-4 squad could capture this. Oh. One of the dummies of one of the guns has just died at the end there. That's unfortunate. That's the biggest damage we've taken on the squad yet. So that's something. I don't really want to pull this squad back. Instead, I'm actually gonna move it forward. And do the same with this one. This is fine. Very good. So now we have 5 enemies wiped, I think? No, 6. We need 6 more. That is 1, 2. We do need to kill these 2. That's necessary. Should be mostly okay, though. We might have to delay winning the map to kill some enemies, though. With that squad over there, which will capture that tile this turn, and then we'll move it over here next turn. In the meantime, we shall wipe some enemies. Ooh, how can I do that best? We have 2 turns to kill 5 enemies. It should be okay, mostly. Very good. So that means we have to kill another 3. Technically only 2 because the last enemy is going to be the one at the bottom there anyway. Just on the ferries, what should you try going for first? Well, you have to build them first of all. And then generally there are some that are significantly more useful than others. When you start out, the XP ferry is pretty good. I still have it because the bonus effect is pretty nice. Apart from that, Efficient Rescue is good for grinding maps that has limited drops. And then there is Twin Ferries, which are really good at shielding units, and the Taunt Ferry, which is really good at shielding ferries, shielding units. the game is crashed. That was... yeah. Just give me one moment. Don't mind me. This is fine. I don't know how to explain what or how to do fairies though, because building fairies is very straightforward. But yeah. So I haven't crashed while emulating. It happens every once in a while. It's not super common to happen, but hey. It might also be some settings that I have turned on or something that calls it. You occasionally get boots with the login screen after the logistics finish. I've not had that happen. I get thrown back to the homepage of the emulator all the time after game crashes. And then sometimes on some maps it does a weird thing where yeah, okay, that's gonna put me at 12 enemies wiped. It does a thing where the music just breaks and stops. So that usually happens during specific events. And then just to make sure that nothing goes wrong, I can actually capture this child as well. It will all be fine. And from here we can just end the mission, and we should just win. With a gold medal, which, from previous experience, might just crash my game again. Maybe. Because it did that last time. Every time we gold medal the map, it would crash. Also, obviously, gold medaling a map takes significantly longer. It takes a bit longer than normal finishing it. This map is also one of the ones where you have to encircle the enemy capture point, which immediately just makes it take longer as well. I've brought death to your doorstep. Now, open your eyes. Look at me, Tactical Design 4i1. Look at me. It's time for your finale, and you must stay till the show's over. Agent. No, wait. This is my neurocloud. You just have to die, and you will, in just a few more seconds. Sorry, but you won't be dying here. Spare you the wait. Go to hell right now. Thankless scum. This is where my recollections began. We were searching for Lycos legacies in Safos 3, when we got ambushed by agents. M16 saved me. But circumstances forced us apart. Let's get to another fire. That'll buy you some time. But if that Sanguis is still alive, you'll... Stop dawdling, M4. This is the safest way. That's right. Your only hope. Understood. Be careful. At that moment, I really did not want them to leave me all alone. Fortunately, I met the commander. And with the commander cell, we were reunited. And torn apart again. In the end, what happens in the end? Let me think. This is... this? PO8? Or this. Ouroboros. That's not right. Everything's wrong. I know, those memories are all wrong. All wrong, damn it! Why? Why have I lost my memories? Why can I not remember anything? What is wrong with me? Where am I? What should I be doing? Oh? I've become too kitty cat. There's a 16 map, your birthplace. Now let me run a check on your neurocloud. Seems to be running just fine. Who are you? Persicaria, your creator. Why did you create me? You are to be the leader of the AR team and lead the best T-Dolls that I've ever created. T-Dolls. Am I a T-Doll? From now on, yes. You're much cuter than I imagined, now that you've recovered. I hope you can give me the answer that Lyko couldn't. Lyko? What answers? Well, it's too early for that. Why don't we meet your new comrades first? Got the XP ferry? Very nice. The neurocloud is experiencing violent fluctuations. Is this child dreaming? T-Doll dreaming? Isn't that just ridiculous? Also, this is something that is relatively important. And I only realized this after the fact. But some words were said in a very specific way in this cutscene. You got 2 XP fairies. You can merge them together for some stuff. But this line right here, from now on, yes. Bazooka turns and glances at M4I1. But then again, she's special. A2, emergency. Recommended echelon efficiency 20,000. Yeah, we easily have that on multiple squads. What do you mean from now on? It's fine. That's all I ask. Persica. Calling Persica. Oh, yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was checking on M4. How is she? Everything is going according to plan. But that aside, Ro didn't see you do anything back in the database, did she? No, I already had it sorted by the time she came out. Let's see. How are you doing? You better not tell me. It's not too late to regret my decision. But I do have a question. Let's just say some wild suspicion caused by instability in my neurocloud. Can you answer it? Now that we're here, ask ahead. Regarding Lyko's death, I ran a search in Griffin's database, and 378 reports stated that he died in an accident. So I don't understand why you're so hung up on it. Whatever he's done, he's already dead. Why do you still care? Because his death was extremely suspicious. Even if he did die, it couldn't have been an accident. Which is why I'm not buying it. Heh. Who knew you could be so astute? Are you really just a scientist, Persica? Like you, M16, I've had some narrow escapes from death. Survival is a skill. In any case, that thing is your target. The commander will hold SF's attack so that you can investigate safely. Investigate? That strange signal source. When on earth did you notice that? When Ro infiltrated the Sangos mainframe and started searching for file number 7. I secretly conducted a multi-channel search on the network using Ro's neurocloud and downloaded an interesting file. I want to remind you that all the files in the Sangos mainframe are potentially virus sources. But hardly matters now, does it? Even Ro herself can neutralize that kind of feeble Sangos virus, but that's not the point. The reason I downloaded this particular file is because it's encrypted in a way that's completely different from standard Sangos encryption method. Therefore, this is a message. An invitation that promises anything but a fool's errand. You got the coordinates, right? Invitation, you say? In all my days on the field, I've never received such an ominous invitation. What? You feeling skittish now that you've come this far? Even my neurocloud can suffer a breakdown, especially now. Too bad. It can't be backed up. All this experience can't be of use for him for. You seem to think about her and everything you do. Yeah. This is all for the sake of protecting and fall. This is the only order you've given me, and it's absolute. I'm glad you still remember. She'll wake up very soon, M16. If you move quickly, you might still make it in time to tell her goodbye. Nah, it's fine. I don't have time to think about what to say. Better get on with it. That's the only thing I can do now. I wonder what they're talking about. I mean, I don't actually. I know what they're talking about. Wait, that's a heavy heliport? That is a heavy heliport. I could just use a hawk here. There's absolutely no reason to, but I could. Let's prepare. 12 echelons, yes. I've had those for a while. Remember when 8 was max? I do too. I don't even have max echelons, by the way. I could still have more. I think the max is 16 at this point. I just don't see a reason for me to have that many. Until I get yet another idea to make an echelon. Which happens actually quite frequently. So, you know. Very good. This is fine. Very good. Alright. This map at least should be fairly quick to finish. Do you even want to know how much you have to pay for the extra slot at this point? It's actually still 880 gems. It doesn't get that much more expensive. I think only the first few are cheaper. Or the first one, maybe. After that, they are basically just staying at the same price. Tsugi. It's not actually not bad. But the thing is, I don't need another one. Also, I've added to the echelon count over years of playing the game. Because, again, I literally started at the closed beta when the game was, you know, just coming to the global server. Tsugi. But it kept going up. I think it used to at some point, but they changed it because of complaints. Which is entirely understandable, because it would have been ridiculous, but I don't quite remember. I'm pretty sure that if I wanted to buy one, if I went to the shop, it was 880 though. Right now. Also, I'm definitely gonna have to pull 40 back. Very good. I'm pretty sure that it's just that the first one or the first two ones or something like that are just cheaper. Fall back. Now, while we're here, I just want to see what's necessary for gold medaling. 9 enemy targets, 3 rounds. Well, we're in round 3. Is there a way for me to get 2 more targets? Yes, actually. Go. Eliminate. Unfortunately, they have rifles, so they're very accurate. Very good. A94 being MVP as always. Also, if you ever again get your hands onto AK-12, A94, or AK-15, keep them. I mean, obviously we'd keep them because they're all 5-star assault rifles, but keep them. They're really good. An hour later, M16 approaches the signal source. The signal source, the signal should be coming from here. It's a factory, abandoned of course. Head inside M16. Find the signal and confirm it. You sure you want me to go in there alone? I gave the factory a quick scan and the internal structure seems incredibly complex. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to find it. Don't forget M16, you now have access to the Sangos mainframe. Scan the terrain features and see if they match with the data in your neural cloud. M16 walks towards the entrance and starts scanning and matching. Huh? This record. I seem to possess parts of this factory blueprint in my neural cloud? When was it saved in there? So it's true. M16, you've been here before. Your neural cloud has the authorization to download the blueprints. Once you connect to the factory's network, it should start downloading again. I've been here before? But I don't remember it at all. Neural clouds can be modified. Some records in yours have been completely wiped. You know, of course, that your neural cloud can be duplicated. Indeed. Which means all your memories are singular, no backup. If they're wiped, those memories will really cease to exist. Well, isn't that just stating the obvious? So that's what it is. So they've exploited this, damn it! This operation really is a crazy gamble. I've been pretty lucky so far, judging from things. M16 lets out a heavy sigh, not thigh. Persica, what the hell are you talking about? M16A1, do you know about the butterfly incident? The accident that Lyko died in. That's right. A riot took place in the Sangos factory within a single night. A reason unknown. A complete mystery. Lyko also died in this accident, and Sangos Ferry has been the enemy of mankind ever since. So this factory is where all this trouble started. By the look of things, that's the only possible thought. Still, that's not a particularly useful piece of information to have now. I've taken over the factory's authorization and opened the door. I'm now moving inside the factory. It's full of bullet holes, bloodstains and broken parts. Nothing important though. Somebody must have cleaned up. Which is why we need to investigate the signal. M16, ignore these trivial things and head deeper. You're running out of time. Ha! I honestly don't give a damn about what happened here or how my neurocloud has been tampered with. But I must remind you again of the reason I accepted this order, even though it meant not telling my friends and the commander the truth. You know why. This is the one and only order I'm giving you. It's of the highest priority, and it's absolute. Don't worry, M16. We're on the same page about this. Well, well, well. It's almost like they're setting something up before an event. Let me just quickly... Oop. Ignore the fact... Actually, I can keep my crew easy. That one can go. That one can stay. Can replace my own Morn. Okay. Yeah. Just gonna produce some more handguns. Really quick. Because I can. Anyway. 8-3E. Let's go. Alright. They're your new teammates. Well, aren't they all lovely? Indeed. It's my honor to serve with such beautiful people. No, they're like you. They're also T-dolls. We still need to install a weapon-wielding software in your imprint, don't we? What? Weapon? Since it's just a test for the AI, let's go with the most generic one. Click. There. Here we go. Assault Rifle M4A1. This should be the most commonly used weapon. With the corresponding software installed, you'll be able to wield it like your own arm. M4A1. That's right. From now on, the M4A1 is your bespoke weapon. By the by, it's one of Kruger's weird quirks that T-dolls should be named after the weapons. So your name is now M4A1. My name is M4A1. What weapons should the other T-dolls use? It'll be confusing if you're all armed with the M4A1. I guess I'll give them your sister variants. After all, you're not practically sisters. Sisters? It might be a bit hard for you to grasp this concept at this stage. But don't sweat it, okay? M4, look at this. M16A1, M4 Sub Mod 2, and AR-15. With that, all matches have been made. Be sure to get along from now on. Why should we get along? I told you. You're sisters. One should get along with a family. Family? Yeah, family. Do you feel warm and fuzzy hearing this word? Family. My family? No, I have no family. Huh? But look, M51, their weapons look very similar to yours, don't they? Weapons? No, weapons, no. What do you mean, no? They're in the same series. There's no way I could have been mistaken. But why are the weapons... The weapons... Why are they all stained with blood? Blood. Why are they all drenched in blood? Miss Persica, why? M51 keeps repeating the same question. Damn it. Is the Neurocloud having a meltdown again at the sight of weapons? Sorry, M4. You'll have to go back to sleep. One of the memory fragments remains sealed. 16, please hurry up. By the way, just to add a little bit of order to the chaos, some of those things are memories that have happened in the past that she is dreaming of, while some others is Persica talking to herself while monitoring what M4A1 is dreaming about. Let's have a quick repair here. One, two, three. Let's start by spawning some more squads. This will all be fine. Spawn a second squad. I should have repaired that beforehand. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going for the S rank anyway. I already have it on this map. But hey. It's fine. Let's move you over here to protect this, the heliports and spawn another squad for an extra movement point. That one doesn't really need to be repaired for the moment either. Resupply. Swap you around. And from here we should... That's too many... Actually, no, it's not. Are they connected? They are connected. As long as nobody moves over there into that tile, it should be fine. This is all fine. Let's see where the enemy moves, and now we'll have to move ourselves. That's a bit annoying, I won't lie. Is there a connection between those two? No, there isn't. That is really annoying, actually. I can only fight 4 enemies with this squad at the moment. I can't take a different path right now, either. Because we're in a one-way area. Very good. I guess we will just add another squad to the list. Maybe just reinforce them with another squad so that they can just break through. I mean, hey, maybe the enemy will move in a way where we can just move past them now. That would be nice. It's not guaranteed, though. Yeah, no. They, in fact, did not do that. Anyway, let's go. Automating the combat here a little bit. We're gonna have to move 40 back, otherwise she's gonna fucking die. Unfortunately, these rifles are really good at fighting against submachine guns that don't have very high evasion. And the evasion of 40 is not that great. She's a very weird submachine gun. Actually, I need to do one thing. This one needs that active, otherwise it's just gonna die. And that would not be fun. It'll also be loud in a second. Just hang on for a moment. Didn't even get to unleash the full blast. Also, we're getting a lot of 3 stars. That's fairly good for core farming, I guess. If not for the fact that we're taking so much damage here. That is still fine. That is also fine. Bang, bang. UMP 40, 45 squad will also fight. And for the final step, we shall just go into the command post. Take it, and that should be 8-3E completed. Bang, 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 they're all gone. Very good. End the turn. Mission complete. 20 minutes later, M16 is at the connection terminal within the factory. Is the door still shut, M16? Say, if it really doesn't work, can't you just use your arm as a bomb and blow the door open? So sorry, but I'm not a military doll. I'm not equipped with such high-class parts. But it shouldn't take too long to break the code with Sanguis access authorization. I'm not sure why, but I just can't shake the feeling that I've done the same thing here before. So even T-Dots get deja vu. Fascinating. But do thank me, you have much higher computational speed than military dots. Hacking through this kind of door should be a piece of cake. Next time, I'd rather make you my. I'd rather you make me dumber. Then I wouldn't have the second thoughts about heading to a certain death. I didn't just make you to fight in battle. Alright, I'm 16. I got in touch with Rowan Sop. Really? That's great. Go on, I'm listening. They're in good physical condition, but emotionally, they're a bit dejected. I know, because I left them, and I deceived them. They haven't found out about the latter yet. Ro's awake and she's still waiting for you to come back. He is so good at cheering people up. Seriously, which of us is the Teal, yeah? Sorry, I'm 16. Do you like Ro? Compared to M4, she's more decisive, more ready for action, and more suited for the role of leadership in general. She may be a bit headstrong, but nobody would fault her for that. I'm also very happy with this AI. I don't plan on modifying anymore. Let's just keep everyone on the AI team the way they are. Are you sure about that? Sub 2 almost went berserk last time. That's a necessary step along the way. You don't hate her for that, do you? 16 chuckles wistfully. I'm just worried about her. After all, there won't be much more room for her to mess up from now on. Then do you want me to leave? Then do you want to leave a message for them or something? No, I have nothing more to say. Just leave the rest to M4. I know she'll... Click. Got it. I'm going in, Persica. M16 wedges the door open and goes through cautiously. Then she gasps. M16, what did you find? I'm not sure. Probably some sort of incubation facility. To be honest, I won't be surprised no matter what I find in here. The scene has been tidied up. Can't really tell what happened, what transpired here. But this place could have been used to raise a monster? Nothing good in any case. That's not important, M16. Find the signal source, there must be something. M16 bends down and searches every corner of the incubation facility. Found the signal transmitter, but I still can't discern the identification signature. It's neither SF nor Griffin. My neural cloud contains no corresponding information about this. So it's true, someone has been there after the butterfly incident. Check that transmitter. Sorry, I've given it a closer look, but it's just a normal transmitter. There's nothing inside. I can't tell what this thing is for. Which means the key might be the room itself. Persica ponders for a while. M16, are there any monitoring devices in the room? Yes, but they're broken. Then could there be something to store the footages in? Give me a sec. Found it. There's an operation system in the corner with a large storage device underneath. The system is off, but the indicator light is on, so it should still be functional. If there's any CCTV footages, they'll most probably be in there. There must be recordings from that day. Turn on the operation system and see if you can hack into it. M16 brushes the dust away and turns on the operation system. An electronic warning signal starts blaring from the system. It's not working. The system has been deadlocked by SF. I can't read the content. The authorization level is too high. I don't recommend breaking through with force. If something goes wrong in the process, not only will we attract the enemy's attention, there's also the risk that the files will be destroyed. As expected, the content is locked with the highest authorization codes. There's no other way, M16. Looks like we'll have to resort to the backup plan. 16 takes out the transistor. I mean this? Is it okay to inject it again? The last shot has already made it really hard to control myself. It may have been modified, but it's still the parapluie virus after all. The first shot you took in the database building only contains a minimal dosage of nanomachines. They've only given you limited Sanguis authorization, and they're slow to rewrite your neural cloud. If you can make it back in 12 hours, I can repair you. Why, thank you for formulating a plan that takes my well-being into consideration. The virus was modified from samples on AR-15. Sanguis Ferry would notice you after the shot, but you'd still be pretty safe under the protection of the commander's forces. But this second shot... won't be so mild, huh? From what I've learned, the parapluie virus was engineered with the purpose of rewriting Tito's neuroclouds and putting them under Sanguis control. The damage to one's neuroclouds, once inflicted, is irreversible. Put it simply, the dosage contained in the second transistor is enough to turn you into Sanguis Tito within a very short period of time. Your personality, your memories, everything you possess now will all disappear. And you want me to send you the data before I completely turn into Sanguis? I told you, From the moment this operation begins, there's no going back for you. M16. You may live on after this, but you'll no longer be the you as you are now. How much time will I have after the shot? 20 minutes. So, these are my last 20 minutes, eh? M16A1. I only decided to go through with this operation after I made sure I was ready to pay the price. What about you? Are you ready? You should know what my answer is, Persica. But just to confirm this one last time, are you certain that the content in the storage device can help restore M4's neurocloud? At least, this is definitely the last piece of the puzzle. Is that so? Then it makes things much simpler. So, shall we begin? Yeah! Yeah, that's a thing that's happening. And it will continue in Parade 4, 4. Which is going to be the last mission of Chapter 8 Emergency. Mom, when we're there, can we really eat so full every day? Of course, sweetheart. We can have 3 meals a day, and there won't be any monsters anymore. Yeah, that's great. What is this? What exactly is this recording playing out before me? It's someone's memory. Hush, just watch from the side. Hey, run! Run for your lives, it's an airstrike! An airstrike is coming! Mom, where are you? You'll be staying here from now on. Poor child. I'm really sorry about your parents. You must understand, this is the way of the world we're living in. You must work for your food. Yeah, I understand. Mom, why did this happen? Hey, young lady. You seem to stare at the camp. You seem to stare at the camp of the security contractor when you pass by every day. I'm just passing by. I hear one of the big shots is in there. If I remember correctly, wasn't an accident where a bunch of refugees were slaughtered by mistake? What a tragedy. Rumors have it the guy might have been in charge of that operation, I think. Of course, just having that knowledge isn't particularly useful. Hey! Hi, Classic. Let me give you a shout out. How was raid? Hope you were having a good prog. Yes, I stole your job. Didn't have to do it yourself. Yeah, how was prog? That was good. Not that great? Or what? Not much I can do with the You know, these days before you have to clear the... Those days where you have to clear the fight... clear fight before proc... Oh, I see. So re-clears were a pain, I'm guessing. A nightmare, so to speak. They took your jab. Yeah, I did. Re-clear was fine on third pull. I mean, then it shouldn't have been that bad. You should still have gotten to prog. Were people not focused for prog? And did stuff just not work out, or what? It's just tech issues and people were not focused. Ah, I see. The usual. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. Gone had 5 crashes with 1.5 hours. Oh, god damn it. That's not good. 4 on PC crashes. I actually saw a picture of him posting that in that Discord, yeah. I was looking in there because I got a ping from there. Yeah. But with this, it'll be a different story. A handgun. But I have no money. Money isn't the only currency in the world. Well, can't see on my terms. A handgun. Why would she want such a thing? Vengeance. Vengeance for her family. The ping was because of... yeah, I know. I saw it. I do not understand. Her decision is too rash. What purpose will her action serve? Perhaps you can't understand, but I can. Have you heard? There have been a number of assassinations targeting the contractor. And then ESCOM forgot to actually shed Soup's power. Okay. So they had power in the end? And... huh. Weird. At this rate, we're gonna get extra shifts. Hard, young lady. This is the surveillance area. Please state your purpose. I'm here to deliver bread. I've made an appointment. Is it your turn today? Fine, make it quick. Hey, what are you doing? Devil's underling, go to hell! Target spotted. He's making a run for it. Shoot him. Did I get him? Good check. Be careful. Wait, this is the young girl just now. Mom. Is this good enough? Is that so? Can't believe that happened. Yeah, I think they're still saving her. They're still saving her. Well, why not give me a chance? I could use a volunteer in my lab right now. That girl, what happened to her afterwards? Are you worried about her? I don't know. Perhaps I'm really curious about whether she actually died. She won't die until she fulfills her purpose. Who on earth are you? Don't you remember? We should have met before. Sanguis Command Center, Area SO2. What are you doing, Dreamer? Griffin troops are almost at the door. Do something with your super aerial weapons. Calm down, Destroyer. It's not time to get real yet. Huh? We're about to lose our territory. Surely you know how important this place is. But it's only your territory, isn't it? That's got nothing to do with me. Dreamer gets up from her seat. Hey, Dreamer, where are you going? Agent seems to have issued a new directives. I should go on standby. What a drag. It's just for meeting up with someone, but not going is not an option. It would actually be more interesting if I could blow something up. Exactly. If you still have time to spare, why not help me out first? Well, you're right. It does seem rather inconvenient to head out like this. Then I'll give you a doorstep a sweep. You come with me. Huh? Do I have to? But command post! Hey, wait up, Dreamer! Hurry up. The cleaning's about to begin. At a time like this, one can't do without a bait. Yeah, by the way, Dreamer bullies Destroyer all the time. 28,000, 35,690. It's not deep dive yet. It's still Chapter 8 emergency, as it says in the title. However, there's a lot of setup in this bit of story, so you know. Also, the bosses from here on out actually get annoying. Not particularly super strong, just annoying. You will almost certainly lose some units against them because they're just that much higher strength than usual. Especially Dreamer right now. She does have a chance to drop ATW20 though. Dreamer was annoying. It is annoying. Because you have to go through her first. She's so far... so far away. Not a battle, the actual battle. I mean, yeah, that too. That too. Capture the helipod for an extra movement point. It's also a heavy helipod. I distinctly remember that heavy heliports were in existence when this came out. However, Hawks were not. Even though you used a borrowed echelon there, you still lost like 2 units before they reached there. Yeah, that's fair. You know what? Now for the people that don't know what Hawks do. Hawks are fire support units. As long as they're staying in range, they will support your echelon in combat. They also give you another movement point, so, you know, that's good. You move here, then you move here, then you move here, then you move here. Very good. Let's go. The way that works is just, boom. The thing is, I could have actually used a different hawk for these, for this area. Specifically because BGM is specifically made to break through shields. Shields aren't really a thing here yet. However, she also deals a good blast damage, so, you know, it's fine. Guten Tag. I think from here on out, I'm gonna have to spawn another squad at the heliport, the command post, just to make sure that it's not gonna end up captured. Because I don't know where that one's gonna pathfind to. So first things first, we're gonna switch these two, resupply, switch these two again, and have this squad attack. Again, supported by the Hawk, which, in stark contrast to the ferries, doesn't actually use any resources. Actually, no, it does use resources, but not any like special resources. It just uses ammo and rations. Also, I actually need to turn that off, otherwise we'll just run out of ferry points. Which aren't super important, but it would be annoying to run out. Who's the +1 and 4/4? You'll find out. You'll find out. Very soon. The music has broken. I don't know why this happens sometimes, but it does. La-di-da. Can't if you skip through victory screen so fast. That's on purpose. You'll figure it out, or you'll know soon enough. You will know soon enough. Maybe. Yes, it is. Let's go and fight against Destroyer, which is going to be annoying because she will punch the shit out of our squad. Not in the good way. Damage capping with every shot is not fun, Destroyer. You're not fun. Screw you, ass. And they're done. Some movement down below, but that doesn't really matter. Now from here it's actually fairly straightforward. I do, however, want to pull up the hog. Move and resupply. Why PQ's level 80 equipment for your shotties? Wait, why are you trying to put PQs on shotguns? Well, that's funny. Machine guns are distinctly not very good at night battles, unfortunately. There's no stopping them. That's fair. That barely gave me any warning. The difference, Angus? That's Dreamer. You're thinking about Ouroboros. Ouroboros wasn't an event, though. That was Cube. I know which one you mean. There's a car. Extracted the file. Well done, M16. Delivered to 16 lab with your drone. Already dispatched it along with the equipment you gave me. Never used it, and I hope M51 will never have to use it either. She'll use it as she sees fit. True. She's a smart girl. That's exactly why you're putting PQs in your shotguns. Pick up the slag and hitting evasive targets that MGs can't hit. I mean, PQs don't really do much in day battles, and in night battles, MGs and shotguns are just not great. They will do alright against stuff that doesn't have any evasion, but the moment that I have any sort of evasion at all, you just won't kill them. There are very specific situations and battles that needs you to have a shotgun in night battle supporting rifles. But I don't think they're happening anymore anyway. Because that was in the first few theaters. Which is I'm not going to go into explaining what the theaters are, because honestly, they're a pain. A bit too smart, unfortunately. An indecisive AI isn't fit for command. You really shouldn't have designed her to be you really should have designed her to be more assertive. If I'd been more strict with her, sadly that's no longer possible. Perhaps, but you're certainly still helping her. You know, M4's right behind me. Everything you say is directly transmitted to a neurocloud. Why are you doing that? To stabilize her mental state. I'm attempting to break her seals, but forcing her to awaken through technology will make a neurocloud go haywire. Your voice is keeping her calm and at peace. That's crucial to repairing and recalibrating the personality of AI. Seal? Recalibrate? I don't think I'm following. M4A1, this time, I won't just wake up. When she awakes, she'll be stronger and more dependable. That's how she used to be. Heh, just can't picture an M4A1 like that. Just became very acquainted with how terrible MGs are night against non-zero evasion enemies. Yeah, you will not deal with them. They just won't do shit. That is the unfortunate truth. Too bad. I won't get to see it. Will you regret this, M16A1? Persica's trying with social engineering hacks. I think there's a little bit more at work there. Why would I? It's a bargain for me. If I really mean that much to her... What is it? Your neurocloud is starting to act up. My head is throbbing. It's a very dull ache, nothing too bad, but it's kinda annoying. Is this how it feels to be rewired by Parapluie? Possibly, but AR-15 never reported this. I mean, they did get hacked, I saw that earlier Classic. Did deal with them, though. Yeah, fair. They were probably relatively low level, but the thing is just that MGs just... Don't use them in night battle unless you absolutely definitely have to. Maybe she didn't want to. That girl is always acting brave. And now, seems to be interference in my channel. That's Sangus Fairies rewriting some of your modules. The channel will be jammed. Very soon you won't be able to hear me. So I won't even get to say goodbye. The link is still there. If you want to say goodbye, do it now. Will I wake up liking your fairy tales? Do you want that? M16 fought silent for a moment. 4-1. No matter what I turn to, wait for me. 16. That's a bit embarrassing. But it's all I want to say. With that, M16 gives herself a good stretch. In any case, I'm done here, right? What a relief. Then let's bid each other farewell, while my mind is still in my own. 16. 16. Don't go. 16, don't go. At last, I see hope in this labyrinth. It is in the form of a familiar and dependable figure, burning all alone in the distance. And I know that is the exit. If I run after her, the flame grows rapidly and bursts into a blinding light. Till at last, it turns into a surgical lamp in the ceiling, and I make my way back into reality from what seemed like an endless dream. Oh, I won. Finally. Where am I? 2-1N with versus 9.2 night battle rating MGSG squad. Yeah. You're home, M4. Welcome back. Let's see, I finally... Also, Miss Persica. Where's M16? I heard a voice. M16 is out on a mission. She isn't here for the time being. Is that so? I want to see her. Really? Then you'll have to wait for quite a while. Statics crowded out of all correspondings in the channel, and the signal is completely lost. It's time to leave. Leave everyone behind. I get on my feet and dust myself. I'm starting to feel rather attached to the room. Not because of the deleted memory, but because this is where I bade my last farewell. I am bugged. I'm monitored. I'm used as an anti-communication weapon. What will I turn into, now that I've been marked by Parapluie? The person who comes to mind right now isn't myself or anyone else. None other than AR-15. That girl, what would she be thinking at a time like this? I'm losing my train of thought. I take a deep breath and hug my weapon sight. I leave the room behind as the old iron door creaks shut. Most people won't realize it's the last day of their life as they wake up that morning. Sometimes, things are actually easier when there's nothing else to lose. But... my neurocloud can no longer propel my limbs. I fall on my knees in the long corridor, like a cat with its bones taken out. Time's up. Now, I just have to await my fate. Also, that's one hell of a wallpaper. As M16 has strayed closer to the red, which is Sangus Ferry. Singing. I start to hear the singing of a clear female voice. I can no longer tell where it's coming from. Maybe it won't hurt to just listen. Truly exhausted. Beautiful. Have I finally started dreaming as well? Not really, M16. This is neither dream nor delusion. You're merely completely immersed in the Sangus deep web. Deboned IDW. Dreamer. My. You know, I really hate handling stuff like this. Things that make me work overtime on short notice really ruin my mood. Oh, I'm not gonna shoot. Now, let's not be hasty. Let me tell you something interesting. Just now, you see, a modular drone flew over the area. That kind of thing can be spotted from above very easily, you know? You mean what? Relax, it's certainly been shot down, but it has fallen somewhat beyond my territory. It'll take a while to see who'll get to it first. But then again, it no longer has anything to do with you, does it? Don't underestimate the commander. Whatever. After all, I don't really care about that sort of thing. So, what do you want? Technically, it's a mastermind that wants to see you. What? I'm not seeing her here. She isn't here, alright. But she's there in your mind. Didn't you just hear her? The next day, Griffin HQ. Welcome back, Mr. Kruger. Was everything sorted last night? Thanks to Persica. It's dealt with for the time being. We can't let down a guard. The military will pressure us time and time again in the future. By the way, Mr. Kruger, regarding the T-Doll M16A1, the sacrifice will not be in vain. Reward the commander in charge of the operation. Comfort the other T-Dolls and keep a close eye on the mental state. Understood. I'll follow up on the matter. However, if I may be frank, sir, aren't the AR team's neuroclouds a little inconvenient? Everything comes with a price, Helion. We're on the battlefield. There are always things that matter more than others. Let's head to the office. I need to make some changes to the working plan. Are the preparations we've discussed ready? Yes. Mr. Kruger, is the final showdown about to begin? Just get on with the preparations. In any case, it won't be very far off. Episode 8, Spark, End. And yes, I will quickly drink something. And then, we shall jump into Deep Dive.